Enemy force detected.
What you are about to see is a battle that began in the worst possible way. At the very start of this battle, I went AFK. By the time I returned, my ship was already ablaze, under heavy enemy fire. It looked like the match was lost before I had even begun. As I turned 90 degrees to starboard, I suddenly come across an enemy destroyer lurking nearby.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Nevertheless, you can see that my ship is counterattacking, and I have already managed to inflict some damage on the enemy vessels. Meanwhile, my mind is firmly focused on the destroyer waiting ahead of me at the bow. Where are you now, you cursed enemy destroyer? I cannot afford to lose sight of the enemy ships firing at me from port and from my stern. I keep maneuvering, turning constantly so as not to present an easy target to the ships firing from my stern, while at the same time avoiding being caught by the destroyer lurking to port.
Enemy cruiser detected.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
The first enemy ship has been sent to the depths. Not bad at all, considering that at the start my cruiser seemed doomed to certain death. From this moment onwards, I began to feel hopeful that I could turn this into a proper fight, a battle worthy of Marseille. At last, the enemy destroyer was sent to the depths.
Much obliged, Commander.
It is time for my ship to move towards the center of the map, seeking to support the team. Now, closer to the heart of the battle, I begin to unleash hell with the mighty artillery of the Marseille.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations requesting fire support. Engine boost activated.
I now set out to enter the central circle and bring to bear the full firepower.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Sadly for our team, we kept losing ships one after
Torpedoes
another, and the
direct
situation
front.
grew more unfavorable with
Torpedoes
every
to
passing
starboard.
moment. I am certain that ahead of me, whether hidden within the smoke or lurking behind the island, an enemy destroyer is waiting to
Capture
claim its
that
next
area.
prey, my Marseille. As an experienced player, you must remain fully focused on everything happening in the battle, especially on your immediate surroundings. There it is, the enemy destroyer. Now, focus closely on what is about to unfold.
Blown up.
Another enemy vessel has been sent to the
Assistance.
depths.
All forces, capture that area.
Now it is about consolidating my position at the center of the map and holding the capture of the base. If you look at my score, 54,000, I have not inflicted massive damage on the enemy team. Yet what truly matters here is the way I managed to recover from what seemed a certain defeat, steadily achieving objectives and consolidating them. Spectacular play is not always the most effective. On the contrary, even a modest approach can prove highly
All
successful.
forces, capture that area.
Up to this point, I have relied on high explosive shells, my preferred choice, as fires on enemy ships often yield positive results for our team. But now, as we approach the end of the battle and I must secure victory, I switch to armor-piercing rounds. As I said, you must always keep control of everything happening on the map, especially in your immediate surroundings. And that is exactly what I'm doing right now. Our situation has improved substantially, and a victorious ending is now visible on the horizon. All the same, it is wiser not to count the bear's skin before it has been hunted, for there may yet be an unpleasant surprise awaiting us. As I said, we must keep control
Engine
of
boost
everything
deactivated.
happening on the map, especially near your ship. And here we have a hunting squad, prowling for a final great prey.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
A third enemy vessel has been sent to the depths. Now I capture a new booster while preparing to engage another ship approaching from starboard on the bow.
Problem solved, sir.
From now on, I will fight conservatively. I do not wish to jeopardize the outcome merely by rushing into attacks without foreseeing the consequences that might arise. It is not always easy to know in advance when to attack and when to descend.
Our team has taken the lead.
This is something that experience and intuition will usually reveal, beyond pure reasoning, which, of course, also helps. At last, only a single enemy ship remains afloat, hunting for its final prey before succumbing. I will do everything in my power to ensure that I am not that last victim. I keep my ship poised to strike, while at the same time avoiding being struck myself.
Engine boost activated.
Citadel. Now I choose to fight openly, seeking the decisive blow that will finish the enemy ships and secure our victory.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.